party people. So essentially the video's a get ready with me video. Doing a collab with Livealittlechance, my bestie. So yeah, watch me get ready. Be on the lookout for at least 2 more new videos. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So what I was explaining in my video is what I use to start my face. Primer, I was using e.l.f. at that time. Worked pretty good, it's okay. What I use for like my dark spots is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in orange. So I just go over that. A trick I learned on TikTok was to use like setting powder for your problem areas where you get oily. So for me, it's like this whole area. And that actually works really well. I use Mercier. I use Anastasia Beverly Hills for my eyebrows, fill my eyebrows. I also go in with LA Girl Pro Concealer just to kind of clean them up in the color Fawn. You can get all of these products at Walmart with the exception of Anastasia Beverly Hills. So they're decently priced. I think I paid like $8 for the primer. And I don't remember how much I paid for the brow pencil. I think it was like 30 bucks that you can get at Sephora. Laura Mercier, the one that I got, I think it was like, I want to say $30, but I think it was a lot more than that. So in regards to, I think I mentioned before in previous videos that I have a few skin issues, well, 2 to be exact. So I went to see a dermatologist on July 14th, and it was confirmed that I have eczema, and honestly, I can't pronounce it. So I will just, place it somewhere up here. But pretty much what it is, it's an overgrowth of skin, and it's related to such as obesity, being diabetic, things like that. Now, what they've confirmed is I am not diabetic, thank God. So, and I also want to mention that I have been tested for diabetes for like 3 different times. So it's unrelated to that. I am actually quite healthy for my height versus my weight. So they don't know what it's being attributed to. So pretty much what it is it's an overgrowth of skin. So your skin is thickening, therefore it darkens. So I have a patch here, I had a patch here, here, and here. But as you can see, pretty much it all has cleared up with the exception of this. So I was prescribed like 3 different kinds of creams. I mean, it's doing the job that it's supposed to do. Of course, I have more of an issue on this side here, but it's slowly clearing up. But that was pretty much the intro to the video. Yeah, so stay tuned. So now that I've placed the color corrector all where my problem areas are, I'm just gonna use my beauty blender and just pack it in. Now, I never used to use color corrector because unskilled, didn't know any better. And back then I didn't really have any skin issues really. For the most part, they would go away. And I find that my skin clears up better in winter. I mean in summer. But in winter, that's where the problem starts. I mean, I've tried everything. I've tried home remedies, I've tried creams. Nothing seems to work to get rid of it. They wanted to see if I was like diabetic, which is why I have like hyperpigmentation pretty much on areas of my body that I probably shouldn't have. But they've ruled that out, so thank God I'm not diabetic. But then there's still the question of why. And it just started happening randomly in 2010. So I've been dealing with skin issues for like going on 11 years now. And it's a little frustrating. The days I don't want to wear makeup, I feel like I have to because I'm insecure about my skin. Even this is nerve-wracking, but gotta get it done. All right. Okay, so after I've blended everything in, I like to take setting powder and just, because the LA Girl Pro Concealer is very oily. So what I like to do, and it was a makeup tip that I got from makeup artists on TikTok, is to put setting powder all over your problematic areas before you put on your foundation. Oh, must be in my bag then. To soak up on the oil, and it also helps grip the foundation, and I find this works very, very well. I wish I had known that earlier, but you know, we move. But yeah. So I do this first, and then I don't brush away the setting spray or the setting powder because otherwise that's pointless, but I'm gonna pack some on and we'll be right back. I forgot to mention the setting powder that I use is the Lower Mercier translucent setting powder. I just take my oil-free brush and and you notice the difference immediately. Like, look at that. Like, look, already, compared to this side. It already looks better. Now, before y'all come for me, I know my nails look like an atrocity, like a sin. This was actually one of the first times I did my nails on my own, and I did not purchase the drill at all. So, lesson learned is just buy the appropriate products to do things properly. Okay, bye. So, when you compare it, you can see like the huge difference. Shouts to him. If I find his TikTok, his username, I will add it in the description box because a lot of these new makeup tips that I've been picking up lately have been from him. But I haven't seen that he's posted in a while. But look at that, already better. You can still kind of see here, but it'll work out when I put on the foundation, whereas here it's like, it's almost gone, but not really. I like to put on a lot because I sweat. My face can get oily. I have combination skin, so it's like, it's a toss up in the air with products. But yeah, I try to put it everywhere where I'll have problems, and I find that I'm not as oily or not at all come the end of the night. And because I just know I'm gonna be out all day, I just make sure that extra security. But yeah. So next I'm going to do my brows. Okay, so brows are pretty much done. Now I don't sit here and spend too much time on my brows. I maybe take like less than a minute to fill them in. And then what I do is I also take LA Girl Pro Concealer in, what color is this? In Fawn. And I just clean it up. I don't go too crazy. This is my natural eyebrow. I haven't gotten them done since last year? Last year. But this is how they grow. I clean them up a little bit. And this was another trick that I learned off YouTube. Okay.
Really, nigga?
And then I just blend it out. That's all I do for eyebrows. I don't do anything fancy. I don't use any gel. I just use a pencil from Anastasia. I can't talk today. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just fill them in. Now, I never used to fill my brows in.
Unacceptable!
And looking back, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn, and I've made it a part of my regular makeup routine, although it still takes me about 2.5 hours to get ready. That's not just like makeup, that's everything. That's hair, clothes. But if my hair's already done, and I know that what I'm wearing, then it takes me like an hour. So it's not so bad. Everybody complains, you take so long to get ready. So, for anybody who's ever complained about, oh, you take so long to get ready. Why does it take you so long? You take too long. Bitch! Do you not see this bullshit? But I'm beat to the gods. So I just blend it out a little bit. I blend it out, and because I am wearing foundation, I don't worry too much if it's not blended out as good. And that's all I do for eyebrows. Simple. Simple, simple. Now what I move on to next is primer. So I do my eyeshadow before I put on foundation. I've seen a few people do it the opposite. I'm like, but why? But to each their own. I use Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I don't know if you guys can see that. Now, this a little goes a long way. Like when I first got it, I was shook. Just because you actually need like not even, I don't even know. You don't need a lot. So if you're heavy-handed, this may not be the product for you. Oh God. But it works really well. Oh no, is it done? This can't be done. This is like heaven sent, God. And you know what? My eyeshadow, I've been using this for like a month, 2 months. Eyeshadow does not move at all. But literally that's the amount you need for your entire eyelid. I'm not even joking. And I like to put it on a brush because one, I have nails, and two, like, you gotta spread it around. See what I mean? A little goes a long way. I also like to use a brush because I want to evenly distribute the product. Because sometimes if you don't get every part of your eyelid, you can tell that some sections of your eyelid are going to slide. Like, you ever been to a club and the night's over, you had a great time, you go home, and all your makeup has just slid. Ooh. When those lights used to cut on, I used to duck.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
You could tell who had great products to use versus who didn't. Evenly distributed. And then what I also like to do is take setting powder and set this. So it allows a foundation. It's another trick I learned. I don't remember from who. But it works. I'm going to do the same thing, and we're going to come back. So I don't know what look I'm going for today, but I'm taking my James Charles palette, and I don't know. I mean, I kind of always just wing it, but I feel like I'm going to try for a natural glam look. Whatever that means. But we're gonna go for it. We're gonna wing it. I always wing it in life, and it takes me on an interesting path. So I'm gonna start out with Punch Me. Yeah, Punch Me. Okay, so we're going to just experiment here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Just find out. So I'm still experimenting. I took Benny out of the James Charles palette, and just kind of like darkened up the outer corner. I'm not a professional. I did not go to school for this. For the most part, I am self-taught. So I just go for it. So I'm probably gonna take a little bit more Benny and just darken it up a bit from the outer to the inner, almost like to create a smoky eye. And the purpose of me putting Punch Me first is to kind of, Benny's, it's like a light brown, but it goes on a little dark. So it kind of evens it out, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't make it as harsh, which was my number one mistake with eyeshadow. Was certain colors were harsh, and I didn't put down like a transition color to help blend it out properly. So watching YouTube videos definitely did help. I don't know what I'm gonna go in with next. Again, just kind of winging it. I might take my other palette and use maybe a darker color to kind of deepen it a little. But again, just kind of spar mug time. I'm taking Morphe brush. These are not numbered. Don't ask me what the number is of these brushes. I'm just winging it here. So I think I'm gonna take, not Spooky. No, I lied. It wasn't Benny that I used. It was T on the James palette, James Charles palette. But so I'm just gonna take Benny and just do something in the crease. You'll see. So I did my hair and now I'm putting on the foundation. This is Laura Mercier Ganache? I don't know. It's 6W. Can y'all see? Description below. But I always have a hard time in finding foundation just because I'm dealing with literally 2 different skin types, like with the hyperpigmentation. But I don't want to look casket sharp. So I blend foundation sometimes. I find it works. No. Look at it. Make sure we see at your neck, ears. I mean, if it looks a little dark, then I can fix it. That's not a big deal. But yeah, almost ready. Get a bit of my neck. Okay, so we're gonna come back when the final product is done, when I've highlighted, misted, all that wonderful stuff. Okay, so the face is done. Can't really see because of this lighting, but face is done. Feet to the gods. So we're just waiting on the special guests to finish get ready. Yeah. Hair is done. Feels a little dry, but it's all right. I'm excited. Limited edition. It's from Fashion Nova. But yeah. Oh, earrings. So guys, I'm here with the bestie, unique, Live a Little herself, Miss Live a Little.
I ain't shy. I'm out here. You already know what it is. She already done said it. It's Unique, the life enthusiast, aka Miss Live a Little herself. And we out here.
Lit and live. Yes. So what we are doing today is we've bought things from Shein, but from Flaws of Couture, the line. So our objective is to showcase what it looks like on different sizes. So I'm about like 3, 4X, depending on the material. And what would you say yours is?
I'm large to XL.
Okay.
Yeah.
So head on to Live a Little to see the result of what it all looks like. I will link everything in the description box. So if you're curious, everything will be tagged. Don't worry, we got you. For our plus size women, we got you, we got you. I'll have it rolling, so. Okay. Alrighty. Alright.
So if you want to, yeah, because I like to do it in order of like keep my videos in order of when I'm going to actually put them in.
So it's easier for editing. Yep, learn that the hard way. Hold on, let me hide the tag.
You know the timing.
I want the corset to show.
I'm on.
Everything's good.
Oh, it's pressing the button. Let me just fix that. Too many wood. Okay. So this is, you don't even have to really say anything.
No.
Honestly.
I just got a model thing. Turn around.
So I'll get you. Sorry. Turn. Do a little dance. Pop that, boop, boop, pop that. Yes. That's what I do in all my foolishness. Okay. Okay, no, get serious. Stretchy. I'm trying to think of words that I would say. Stretchy.
Soft,
Stretchy.
sleek.
Is that what I like? Yeah.
Behind the scenes, guys.
Behind the scene. We in these jeans. Oh, not jeans. You know what I mean. We in this legging. Behind the scene.
I just want to twerk in these. These are so like.
I like work.
The bum moving a little bit. My knees.
You got those mega knees. She been going to the gym.
Well, you see, the belly, it's gotta go. It's gotta think about it.
She got the mega knees, okay?
I'm gonna do one more take.
So, wardrobe number 2 change. Flaws of Couture. I mean, thick as fuck.
Thick homes.
Cock it up and the dumper chop.
How do they do it? They do the shoulders, like the pop that.
Next Step Up movie, we're in that.
She is.
Clap. Boom. Yeah, no.
I am not that coordinated. So,
Saying the one who taught me, I still did it wrong.
gonna swing from the chandelier. From the chandelier. Oh, is it?
You wanna do a dupe? What does Nikki said? You the stand-in? You can never do better, guys. Anyways, this is giving. I got the Flaws of Couture Pretty Period Tunic Original, and it's giving me what It's supposed to give give me some back action. I do feel pretty. It just literally gives you extra pretty points. That's what I really feel. Like, I already felt cute, felt beautiful, but this is giving life. It's not for you to comment on people's progress. You don't know what they're going through. And that's essentially what I have to say on that. Now let's get to Nika back. Hey.
So guys, we're about to wrap up Unique's video. This is more so like a vlog kind of thing. But look at this. It's giving. You can't tell me that she's not a hot girl. Hot girl all the way. All the way.
Just be. Thank you.
But all of my friends are baddies.
Very true. Herself included.
Oh, thank you. But all my friends are bad.
In our real life.
Okay. Okay.